देखकर खुश हैं डेनियल्स। जाहिर है
Two teams looked in good spirits.
उन्हीं उजरा तुम भी है दूर ओटीओ ने
Both these batters, they an absolute delight to watch them bat.
Ki-
A normal game, it is absolutely between the two of them, maybe, and that is only good for the
आपको
team.
बॉडी बिहेव करते हुए देखा ना। हाँ, मैं भी इसे लेकर काफी अनिश्चित था। ऐसा लग रहा है इसलिए मैं थोड़ा कंफ्यूज था। पिछले कुछ गेम में उतार माइनस चढ़ाव के कारण हार से खुश हूँ। मुझे लगता है कि हमने भरोसा नहीं किया है और फिर हम करते हैं कि हम इसका बचाव कर सकते हैं। प्रदर्शन कहीं ना कहीं क्या आप ये पता लगाने के करीब है कि सबसे अच्छी टीम कौन सी, लेकिन वो जहाँ तक आज का सवाल है मुझे लगता है कि टॉस जीत लिया है वे पहले फील्डिंग करेंगे।
और इसलिए हम टाटा आईपीएल 2026 के मैच नंबर 62 पर आते हैं या 62 पर आते हैं।
हम एक बार फिर राजधानी दिल्ली में है, उत्तर भारत में एरन जेटली स्टेडियम में।
Peeled off a little bit in recent matches for Jaiswal.
But this one wasn't the best of Yorkers. It was a little too full, so it came as a nice slow full toss around the pads.
That'll take some chasing. Ball wins. It just seemed to gather speed as it got halfway to the boundary.
Well, regardless of the format, that is one of the more pure shots.
Sonny, I know when he started the season well, Jaiswal, he started with a 30 years. He's averaging about... That is such a pleasant, orthodox and absolutely correct shot.
Sumptuous. That's the only way to describe it. Because have a look at that shot. Look at the perfection.
Does pull his length back nicely. Good start for the Royals, 12 without loss. High. Just enough distance. Not the first time he's hit a first ball for 6. Equidistant, square boundaries, it's up.
Number 3, Rian Parak, the skip.
That must not have been far away from leg stump.
Was there an inside?
Taken! And of all people, Mitch Stark, who is one of the tallest, if not the tallest on the field currently, and it would take a fast bowler to club. Drove Jarrell, who's had successful from Ngidi, 19 for 1. Wayward.
Clearly the Yorks one wide down the leg side.
First time he's facing up to Mitchell Stark, and that one flies away. He goes so hard. And is peeled off his first legal delivery to Stark.
Well, the aggression.
Definitely looking for that York. He's nailed that. Tried the Yorker, then tried short, and the 15-year-old is a talent.
Yes, the idea was perhaps right as far as Mitch Stark was concerned. The direction wasn't.
Sonny, I think it's a great credit to this young. Plan C, Plan D at him. Height on it. There's a chase on. And missed it. It's a valiant effort, but pushes it for 4. I think it's Madhav Tiwari who was... 35 for... Such wonderful timing. I'm telling you, for a kid to cause bowlers to go through all these plans, he's good.
Yes, this one was the slower one, 116 kilometers per hour.
That's a good skill.
It certainly is. And now look, he's been in outstanding form. 220.
He took the long routes of...
And in good position with...
Oh, dropped it! It's a valiant effort by KL Rahul, but he'll feel disappointed.
Tripurana Vijaya, first 4. It's almost mandatory. The first time he plays a player, it's 4 or it's 6.
And the kind of striking that he does in power play. 240.
Now it goes over. It's just a question at the moment of which part of the boundary Suryavanshi will find.
Well, this yet again played on line, I would say the debutant.
It's a stern punishment for this young man from Tekali, very young in his career. Up and down the wicket, straight up. Is this an early wicket? No, he missed it. I think just in the last couple of yards or so, he realized that... Oh dear. Marginally short, and this man's got feet of quicksilver. Sadly, the young man's... By an Indian, I dare say there must have been someone from... 43 sixes already. Rare occasion when...
Yeah, well, Dave.
Oh, back pass for 4. Dhruv Jurel has had a rough time in the last 7 or 8 games, but when he plays shots like that, he looks a classy player.
And he likes a little bit of time, a little extra time. You know.
Now through the onside for 6 this time. Was in the hitting arc for Dhruv Jurel, who's got off to a very good start himself.
Yeah, brings up the 50 partnership, 51 off.
Season very well. Just tapered off. Back pass for 4. He's bowling just the right length for Dhruv Jurel.
And that has been the challenge for Mukesh as well. Last game he had a decent outing. Before that he missed a couple of games. Or he's not found the pot of gold that you expect a seasoned campaign.
You have to bowl that again. Started off so well. Good ball to finish it off. 6 gone. It's 75 for 1 at the end. They're the best team in this tournament. Nobody, no Indian as Vaibhav Suryavanshi has hit this year. Has the advantage of having fielders out in the deep now. Long hop. Sharma 37. You know, oops, almost. Oh, this is the unusual name in there. Now here's one from the other end. Dhruv Jurel. Huge into the stands. And Tripurana Vijay is discovering that there are no friends here. Not on the surface. Not in the boundary distances. Also Dhruv Jurel's best season in the IPL. It's coincided with him batting at number 3. Other openers are 3 with 1 stunt. Finishes the over well. It's 11 off it. 86 for 1 after 7. Unpacking. Taking pace off, and the batsman waited an eternity. Eventually the bowler between matches. There's a bit of free.
Saw it last night at Eden Gardens with Tisha Patirana just going off with a nick. So the challenges are certainly all.
Straight back pass. There's a fielder there. The catch is taken. Madhav Tiwari. What a start to his career.
RR 89 for 2.
Ball bowler, and that pleased me a lot to read.
Good signs, Harsha, if he's been touted as a quality.
Akshar Patel gets the ball, the left-hander goes off. Because Akshar Patel against right-handers, this year 12. So as soon as they let, that's a brilliant economy rate. Which is worrisome. That is such a good-looking shot. It's a quality of Riyan Parag's play. When he's batting well, he just makes it look easy.
Yeah, he's got his best score against this franchise, 90. And that was...
Riyan Parag, it's just a beauty. Hurry. Good to talk to an outstanding left-hander in his. I don't know, Stool, you're on, so might as well ask.
Any day, especially the speed at which he gets them. Yes, he hasn't continued but I think the fact is that he's hitting the bim.
Is he the kind who comes up to you? Do you have long conversations? Does he want to know more about the game? Is he curious?
A chat with Vaibhav. Vaibhav just needs to relax. Yeah, those are the things we really talk about when he practices. We kind of have the short ball, the swinging.
Well, tell you what, he'll look at that because it's a magnificent catch. He'll just look at that and say, what was that shot about? Because his periscope. The umpires look for the fingers. Called wide. Yeah, if I was on the badminton court. A lot of tournament, a lot of wrist, all for a single. Another very good over from this young man. Over the fielder for 6. And that's the good thing about Riyan Parag. He might be short of runs, but he's never stopped searching for them.
Very recently announced India A squad to Sri Lanka. The India A team led by Tilak Varma.
Notice. Oh, this was a much better hit. This has gone a long way. And he is playing Akshar on the rise, almost as if he knows it's not going to deviate from the straight.
Yes, and it's the ideal length, isn't it? Ideal length, ideal pace.
The first look, it does give an impression. Of course, Bish was also talking about the fact of on the either end of the surface.
2 sixes in the first 3 balls and finishes with a 13 run over. 117 for 2. In control of their destiny. They've got innings. 6. Not the most colossal one, but it'll do. More runs. At the moment, Mukesh Kumar is bowling slot balls too often.
2 overs from Madhav, conceding just 12. He picked up a wicket as well of Suryavanshi. And Akshar Patel would have thought,
Once again, this time deep, long, far. Use the word you will. Tried to take pace off, but did nothing to Parag's hitting arc. He's now hit 4 sixes.
Well, once again, he's pitched the ball halfway down.
Once more, 6. Not quite badminton, more tennis.
And once more halfway down the pitch. An experienced bowler like Mukesh.
He is enjoying batting so much, he hogs the strike. He'll take 12.
Papa.
Which ends. It's bowled very well. Very good timing. It's one of the hallmarks of what we've seen from him so far today for Dhruv Jurel.
Didn't have much of the strike.
That boundary was but we now view the Tata Sierra. Reload that. He's bowled with some good variation actually, and given the no, he can't. He can't. A well-timed four again. That will be another boundary. Boundary of the last ball. Boundary of the first ball of this over. Back-to-back half-centuries for Riyan Parag, following his 90 in the previous game against 9 half-centuries in the IPL, Riyan Parag. This is his fastest. So it tells you how...
Lakshar is bowled off the first ball, the bottom, with the partnership that they've got.
I'm not saying 2 in a row, I'm just saying those are available. And then you're looking to find...
Bishop, better captains do it. When they...
2 long on. That's a good catch. That's a good low catch by the captain himself. You had to move in, bend the knees and get low. We've seen those going down. Play that is organic in many ways. Hoisted. Aksa taken 2 and 2. And that's what Aksa wants. Not only to take the catches, but his big-time overseas player to stand up at this point. 24-year-old from that. Off the mark. And off the mark with 4. It wasn't a bad delivery. It looked to just tail in a little bit from a start.
And a very good...
Could be close, could be close. Yes, goes up 3 in the over for Stark. Momentum changing over. Great craft and skill.
Flat line. You're on screen signal now.
Great execution from Stark. 3 in the...
Definitely for 166 for 5. Sunny's here with me. Shubham Dubey at the crease.
I certainly don't mind this move being Bishop. Just goes to can change when you have the quality of... It's a rare skill that not very many pose. Jasprit Bumrah at his best.
as well. So this is turning out to be such a good over. The Delhi Capitals captain.
.171 for 5.
It's so good to see a bowler. If you're mid-stark, you're almost telling Akshar, I want to bowl this. I'll give you another wicket. But you have to play Dasun Shanaka to come in because... But if they lose a wicket in this over, they'll have to call 4 overs. Right now, the batter's turn to look at the non-striker. Right, how well has he timed it? Not well, you'd imagine. And it's a very good catch in the end. Tripurana Vijay.
Continue to fall. Shubham Dubey goes for 5.
Just tells you can be flying high. What a good over from this very impressive young bowler. 3 off it. He really straight up, but this time it'll be long enough. Another Angel One Super 6 for Dasun Shanaka.
He's a quality.
When you play that shot, it sometimes leads in this game. He does it again. It's an excellent over in spite of the 6. Only 8 of it. 182 for 6. Finds a fielder, directed. Misses. And brings a fielder. It has taken a little bit of time, but he's...
But I like Mitchell's start.
He might find the fielder. No, it was a tough one. Fell well short, but he's done a big sometimes. Do I go for it and risk? Very good length on that. He's really in the second spell been so much better, so decisive. Now will he get to this one? He does. And he completes the catch. There's very little he lets go normally, Tristan Stubbs. And so
1-8
for 4. Last 5 overs, 28 for. He'll call it wide. I think it's just slipped past the wide line. He's called for 2 and he should get those quite easily. To deliver. Don't forget that even though it... Now that is straight enough. I think it was straight enough. And I'll tell you what else happened. As soon as it hit the pad, he was limping down the ground. Was Dhruv Jurel. But this is another outstanding spell of bowling from Lungisani and Ngidi.
Yeah, that's experience as well from Ngidi as well, because he realized...
And cannot get 191 for 8 with 2 left. I mean, he almost advertised that slow the shot. The only thing that didn't happen was... And it caps off an extraordinary comeback from the Delhi Capital. They'll seek 2. And it's not the strongest throw, so they'll get it. They finish 193 for 8. That the day.
In a long season, Anthem, you do have that KL Rahul can read. Grandad played Kabaddi during the pandemic, his dad losing his job.
When he came as an impact sub for the Delhi Capitals. Yes, this season has...
It does go the other way. Ill-directed. Surprised. Jules.
Not been taken in the field. Slip.
Oh, down it goes, talking about missed opportunities. Raj Punja.
Getting back because of the left-hander and the right-hander.
Squeezes it through now for Abhishek Porel.
This was a half volley around the off stump. It was quick, about 151 kilometers per hour. So every ball.
The young man Yashraj Punja, 19 years.
For instance, he still has 1 delivery, mind you.
Yep. Good over for the Delhi Capitals, 14 without loss.
Is it a home game for the Delhi Capitals? Can they...
Oh, a little bit of bounce. He can swing it in either direction when swing's available as well.
Very good too.
It's a high quality shot because it's swung in late.
That boundary in that previous over against Jofra Archer, that has given him immense confidence. Look at it.
Very good. Played it on the right.
Those are 3 games, including this one.
Oh no, at point. (13 off that over. Runs. 4 more valiant effort. Valiant effort in vain. Just using the pace. Whoops, both. Fielder diving.
Get the ball to nip back into the right hander more than anything else, but
Swing from off the left. High in there. Did a little bit to move the ball.
A slip is there for the left-handed.
Ouch! Jofra has been lightning fast.
48 kilometers per hour.
Take your time, young man. Take your time and settle.
A breather. He's bowled 4 deliveries already.
That is great character from Abhishek Porel. Dismissed.